Hey Lug Nuts, how's it going? This is a different approach to the summer edition Lug Life 2021 box. What I decided to do, because I was curious myself, I wanted to see how much I could load into the new Peekaboo bag. So what I did was I took every single thing that was in the box and put it into the big, giant, as it turns out, Peekaboo bag that came with the box. So this is obviously the box, the one that came in the box, which is the, apparently, it's called Flamingo Blue, which I just looked up right now in the tag, which I think is my absolute favorite of all the flamingo prints. And if you weren't sure, that print, the quilting is the basket weave classic print that, the quilting that Lug comes out with a lot. So that makes it actually really quite classy, I think. And you can really see the print really well. So I wanted to see how much I could get into this bag because it felt really big. It actually was bigger than I expected it was going to be when I first saw it on the website. So yeah, I thought I would do basically a reverse unboxing, if you will. So I stuffed everything I could into the new bag. So now, when it's completely stuffed, it doesn't close, which is completely fine. There's no way in the world I could close this thing at this point because, yeah, there's just too much stuff. So I got everything that was in there into here. So let's unpack this or reverse unbox this. So those of you who watched the first video, I have not unwrapped two items because they're things I'm not going to keep, and I want to keep them pristine for whomever gets it in the end. So I'm heading to the beach. By the way, this actually is not overly hard to carry. I actually put that on my shoulder. Now, obviously, there's not a ton of stuff in here as far as weight. I did add a couple of little things, but not a whole lot. It fits really well, even though it's completely opened. So if you look, even though it's opened, the drop length on the shoulder straps is really still good. It'll easily fit over your shoulder and hang properly. There are a couple of bags that I've gotten in the past where this was shorter, and I thought it would be good because then I could keep the bag closer to my body. But then when the bag got really stuffed and the straps got further and further apart, it became really uncomfortable and really difficult to throw it over my shoulder and keep the straps together. I know this has got the rubber grips, so it'll be a little bit easier to keep on your shoulder. But even still, if this is too tight, the straps start spreading apart, and the straps don't stay on your shoulders. You always have one flopping off your shoulder, and especially if you're running or if you're sweaty, it just makes it really difficult. So I think, if I get sweaty, even if I pack this, obviously, I mean, look, it's really packed as far as it can kind of go. I was still able to get this over my shoulder really easily. So I really like that feature. I didn't really sort of think that would be a problem, but I think it was. So anyway, so here's the reverse unboxing. So I've taken my ball cap to the beach. I have taken my Tervis cup. And these are all things so far, by the way, that came in the box if you didn't watch the earlier video. This is the Stars and Shells navy, I guess, print. But it's clear so that you can see through. So I guess it won't be navy depending on the beverage you put in there. So that goes in, and it sits there on top if you wanted to keep it at the top, on top of your stuff. I have brought my new Scoop 2 that I didn't put anything in because I didn't. So maybe there's a wallet and a couple of pens and I don't know, who knows, my ID or whatever it is in this, and I have tossed it and shoved it right into my Peekaboo. I have packed a small lunch for myself in the new Chewy, and I'll show you that in a minute, but I actually did stuff it. I did put stuff into it, so that's actually full. And that still fits really well with room still on the inside of this bag, on the inside of this Peekaboo. So I brought the beach, whoa, things are falling, the beach ball as well. I'll blow that up with the hot air that I spew when I get to the beach. So there it is. It's all sort of tucked in there. I brought an extra shirt in case I, want to change my shirt. So there it is. There's the shirt that goes in there. And the full-size beach towel fits at the very bottom. So there it is. And so that's all the stuff that fits in the moment, at the moment that I was able to get in there. So you could definitely have it literally an entire beach outing. It's a beach in a bag or beach in a box or whatever you want to call it. So everything that you would need to go to the beach fits in that bag. And I wasn't sure how well it was going to all fit, but I got everything in there. And if I really wanted to arrange it better, I think I could have maybe stuffed some more stuff in there. Wouldn't have closed, but it still would have been very easy to carry. And when it's empty, I still love this. Gotta love that magnetic closure. Can't hear it as well as you did before. There we go. There's the snap. So it's amazing how much you can fit into it. The other thing I also discovered, in case anyone's wondering, is that foulard print on the bottom of the bag is the same foulard print, I did bring it out, as is on the inside of the herringbones of that print. So it's the exact same print. I actually held them side by side. I don't know if you can see it because the colors and the lighting isn't so good, but they are the same print. There. And there. So for those of you who wanted to know what was on the inside, that is the inside of the summer Peakaboo. Sorry about the lack of focus. And if you also are one of these bluey green people like I am, that looks pretty sweet in there. So if you want to take your trolley, I guess you could take that one. It would look pretty cool. So anyway, there you go. I should have put that in the bag. Oh, I wasn't thinking. Maybe I can reverse pack this. Anyways, but it's empty anyway, so you're not going to get a good sense of what whether it fits in there. But definitely, if you really want to kind of go for something coordinating, that would work. Those colors don't look bad together. So there you go. So that was my reverse unboxing and my very quick review of what fits inside the Peakaboo bag that is brand new. And I think it's definitely one of the coolest bags that I have of lugs. I think I'm going to be using this a fair bit. Not to go to the beach. I don't go to the beach. We don't really have beaches where I am. But I'm planning on using this to go to the farmer's market. That was the first thing I thought when I first saw them come out with this. Because it's completely wipeable on the inside. So if I get... if it gets wet, or if I get dirt on the inside, or if the leaves start getting all sticky or whatever it is, I can just easily wipe everything down. I used to use Eco Shoppers, but the Eco Shoppers, if it's wet, it leaks. So I'm carrying it on my body, and if something was just sort of sitting in water and then it goes into my bag, now my pants or my shirt are soaking wet as I'm walking around the farmer's market for the rest of the time there. And also too, I can... It's tall enough that I can put long, tall things in without crushing them. And because it's kind of... Great, there goes the set. So it's also got a really good thick plastic. So it'll keep some things that are, protected, that I really want to keep protected if I need to keep this open. It's not going to get banged up immediately. So yeah, I think this is going to be great. I didn't think I was going to love this bag as much. Even though I thought I was going to love it, but now I love it more. So I'm kind of wishing that, I'm hoping they come out with new colors, because this one's pretty cool. And I love the new colors they've got, or the colors they've got, but they don't really work with anything I wear. There's a couple of colors I like that I think will get dirty too quickly. So, yeah, I think this is a winner. So that's the review of the Peakaboo and the reverse unboxing of the Lug Life Summer Edition box. Bye, Lug Nuts. Thanks.